Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Happy Monday. It is Monday, April 16th. I am bouncing this tea bag in my tea up and down a little bit in case I get thirsty and I want it. It is cold here in the Midwest. April 16th, and there's a bunch of ice on my deck. We had a winter storm. Is it Winter Storm Xanto? Is that what caused the ice storm here in Michigan? So we had a winter weather advisory Saturday afternoon to yesterday morning, and we sure did get a lot of freezing rain and sleet, and some people lost power, and somebody down the road lost a tree in their front yard, a smaller tree. So but still, it was right by their house. I noticed it this morning taking Archer to school. And we didn't. We lost, it looks like, one small branch out back and a couple smaller ones in the front, and now stuff is melting and everything is great. We did not lose power, but other people did, so no good. So yeah, happy April in Michigan. We should be warming up this week into the 40s and 50s, and it looks like 60s next week, so I'm really excited about that. So, so here we are on Monday morning. Is today tax day? No, it's normally the 15th. That was on Sunday. I have a feeling it's like the 17th. Nonetheless, happy almost tax day. Do you know where your taxes are? I know where mine are. So I've got finish and some small finishes and a couple new starts and some whips because it's been a few weeks, maybe a month since I actually updated. So we're just gonna hop right in. First finish. Oh, and I didn't bring the pattern. Who knows where the pattern is For a Snowfall by Country Cottage Needleworks. I think it's Country Cottage. Maybe it's Little House Needleworks. I'm not sure. But it's the stitch along that Priscilla and Chelsea hosted. I picked mine up again and just knocked it out. So this is on 32 count petite point in gray and white. And as you can see, I did omit the border because if you look, see that one snowflake right there above the bunny's head? Yeah, it competes way too much with the dots on this fabric. And I thought, you know what, I'm not even going to do that. I'm gonna hate it. So I skipped it. And looking at this, I feel like I showed this once before. Did I show this already in my last video? I did, I'm showing it again. I feel like I did because I remember saying it was done, and then I forgot to do the windows. The long back stitch in the windows, or the straight stitch, long stitch in the windows. So I keep feeling like I should probably do that, but I don't wanna. So I bought all the threads from Amy at Down Sunshine Lane and the chart. And the blue is something different, but I don't know what. It's whatever she kitted it up with. How's that for details? So you could just look back at my last update video because I really feel like I've already shown it. So sorry if I already did. I'm just sad because I don't have any other big finishes to show yet. Apparently I'm slacking. I worked again on And They Sinned. So I'm going to show you that. Got it all in this huge project bag from Nell at Little House Crafts, who's not making bags right now because she just had a baby. So stop asking her. She's parenting, and they just moved. Well, not just, but they moved a while ago. And her husband just finished med school or something like that. I don't know. I don't know her life. I just know she's busy. I'm not going to take this out. So this is the chart. Horrible picture. Horrendous picture. And this is all of my floss from Jessie at the Storyteller Collection. That system is really working out for me. I like it. And got, oh, oops, Okay, hold on. There's a lot of fabric here, can you tell? Linear yard. And this is where I'm at. So I have, if I really come in, you can see I've got all 3 cloud areas outlined and all of the little doodads inside of them. So that's just straight fill from now on. I have the sun done except for the purple fill in it, and I have that one bluebird done, and I have that little star done all the way on the other side. So that's what I finished last time I worked on it. This is on 36 count vintage, this is on 35 count linen from Witch Out that I coffee and tea dyed. 1 strand over 2 threads in all of the Gentle Art sampler threads. I am so far behind Lucretia. I don't know how she has like a full-time job and then gets all the stitching done. She just must never sleep. I like my sleep, so there. And she's stitching it in hand, and she says it's a lot faster. And I've tried to stitch, like I've stitched stuff in hand, but she uses that sewing method, and I just can't wrap my head around it. So, Krisha, when I see you in Jersey, I'm bringing a project, and I need you to teach me. We need to talk about that. I need to sit next to you, and you need to teach me. I have worked on, oops, I'm bending things. I've worked on my preschooler Santa a little bit. I'm just going to show you. I've been working on this in the car on Tuesdays. So I basically did all the fill right here, and it's up in my Q-snap, and I've started bringing this down. I work on this Tuesday mornings after I drop Archer off, but before I go volunteer at Axel's school, because I have about 25 minutes between those. So I just sit in my car in the parking lot of Archer school and then drive the 4 minutes over to Axel's school. And after I stitch a little bit. So it's like my car project, and it's going super slow, but that's okay. I started Country Cottage Needleworks Welcome to the Forest. This is Forest Banner, I think it's called. Yeah, Forest Banner. So I started that shortly after I got the patterns in and mailed them all off to everybody who pre-ordered them from me. So thank you, all of you who did that. I am using all of the called for Classic Colorworks, and I coffee and tea dyed a piece of like peachy Jobelin from Witch Out, and I don't remember what the base is, but I didn't like it. Like I bought it for something and it was a lot brighter than I wanted, and so I just kind of shoved it back in my stash because I didn't know what to do with it, and now I'm on this, I'm gonna coffee and tea dye everything kick. So it's a great way to tone down fabric that you might not like. So I started it and almost finished the first part. I'm calling it finished for now because the mushrooms need French knots and the little flags between the poles need some straight stitch, but I'm not willing to do that quite yet because I don't know how my Q-snaps are going to lay and I don't want to pull those threads. So again, 32 count Jobelin of some sort, coffee and tea dyed, using all of the called for Classic Colorworks threads. It's so cute and so bright and so vibrant, and I love it. Look at that. So the next chart should be coming at the end of the month. And I've already, just for that, used 1 skein of Really Tealy. There's a lot of teal going on there. So I worked on that. I pulled out Lizzie Kate, the Spirit of Christmas Mystery Sampler, which is not a mystery anymore. This is what came on chart number 3, which released last December, I think. I didn't have very much done I pulled it out. This is a Apocalypse piece, so I really wanted to get it going, and I worked on it for a few days, and I got the first part done. Look at that. Fold right down the middle. Of course it is. So I'm using all of the called for threads. I bought the kit from Down Sunshine Lane. This is 32 count Heartland from Picture This Plus. I have not put the buttons on yet. So there are beads that go in the middle of all of these, and there's a button that goes here. And I think there's a button that goes on the C. So that'll all happen at the very end. But I finished part 1 and I really liked it. So I think probably part 2 will be happening pretty soon. Just trying to fold this back up a little bit. See the needles poking out. I'm gonna end up poking myself and bleeding on my fabric. And then I'm going to have to spit on it to get the blood out. Did you know that? I talked about that before. So the enzymes in your saliva will break down blood on fabric. Just your blood. You can't go spitting on somebody else's blood. Quilting friend taught me that. I feel like I've said that before. True story. And then the last project that I have to show is a new start that I started Friday, I want to say. And it is Country Cottage Needleworks, Bless Our Home. This is the newest stitch along that Priscilla and Chelsea are hosting. I also ordered that. 3L Threads ordered that and sent them out. So those have all been sent out, and people should have started getting them probably Saturday, but probably even more today. I didn't serge my fabric. So I chose my own threads. This is where I'm at so far. I coffee and tea dyed a light pink piece of Monaco, 28 Monaco, and I really like it. It's still wrinkly, obviously. I should really probably press the fabric before I start working on it. But oh well. So this is where I'm at. The colors called for, which I did offer as a floss pack and had every intention of using. I'm just going to fold this up so you can see. Called for colors are Peanut Brittle, Blue Moon, Clay Pot, and Poblano Pepper. And they're showing up a little bit more vibrant than they actually are. Actually, they really don't look that bad. And I was like, I don't know. I think I want something more saturated. I want something a little darker, a little more saturated. So I chose all of my own colors. And I do love them. Whoops, it's a little extra. So I chose Blue Jay, Bayberry, Almost Auburn, and Apple Fritter. Classic Colorworks and the Gentle Art. And as you can see, if you want a side-by-side comparison, we can do that. My colors are just a little more saturated. Though now that I'm looking at it, I do kind of like that blue that was charted. So I'm really enjoying it. It's stitching up pretty fast, even though when I started, this flagpole, I actually counted off this leaf. So I got the whole flag and the flagpole done. And I feel like I even got fence. I feel like I got fence and grass done too. I'm not sure. And then I had to rip it all out because it was too far over. I was really chapped, let me tell you. But I got it. I used my seam ripper to rip out all of those stitches. Normally I would do it stitch by stitch and try to save the floss, and I was like, nope. And I took my seam ripper and I took it all out. So this is where we're at. I really, really like it. So I think I'm gonna try to work on that a little bit more this week. Just put it back in the Q-snap and see where I get. Maybe this will be my finish for April because I don't have a finish yet. That would be good. And I'm thinking there's a little dog here, which is cute, and I have a little dog. She's not that color, so maybe I'll try to change it to look like Lucy, or maybe I'll change it to be a cat. I haven't decided. I should probably, if I just change the colors, it'll probably be better Lucy. Actually, Lucy's a fawn pug. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. It's a little above my scope, I guess. So that's everything that I worked on. Today is the kickoff for Here Lie My Needles by Shakespeare's Peddler. Julie from Gulf Coast Stitches, Gulf Coast Stitcher on Flosstube. Her website is gulfcoaststitches.com. I think, I haven't looked today, but she might have this available. I bought a few for sale and sold them. I don't think I'm gonna I'm gonna get at least one because somebody asked for it, but I'm not really gonna restock it. But Julie has it, and the kickoff day is today, and I picked fabric. I'm going to stitch it on this 32 count earthen from Picture This Plus. I've had this for a while. So this is, of course, a rosy color, but it's okay. I think it'll look really pretty. And I plan on stitching it with all of the called for threads. And I don't know how many of these I have. I feel like I have a few. That one I'm working with. I think Old Red Paint, I think I have. Red Pear is in Lizzie Kate. I'm not going to pull that out. Baked Apple, I think I just ordered for my nest egg. Confederate Gray, I feel like I have that. So some of these, avocado I have for sure from a nest egg. Did you hear that? It's a chicken. You might not have heard that. Anyway, I think I'm just going to go ahead. I don't know. I want to do them charted, and so I feel like at least the weeks ones, I'll just go ahead and order and get them in a couple weeks when I get my Farmhouse Christmas and Welcome to the Forest charts. I'll have it shipped with that. And I will look for some sampler threads. I know I've got some of these. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The picture is just not that great because it never is, right? And I could probably pull DMC and just choose my own colors, and maybe I'll do that. But I don't think this is going to get started today. My intention was to start it today. I don't know that that's going to happen. I don't want to start anything right now. But I do want to stitch that. So that's that. Those are all my projects. I do have some haul. I'm going to show you in no particular order. Good Housewife. What is her name? I always forget. Is it Lisa? I always get it mixed up between her and the Primitive Needle. Maybe it says on the chart. Lisa Brown. Is that it? Or is that the other one? I don't know. The Good Housewife on Etsy. She re-released a couple patterns, and I sure did buy them. It doesn't say. So this is Margaret Pence, because Adam and Eve, I'm obsessed. And from what I understand, there is an error in the DMC called for thing, so I need to write that down. There's just a misprint in the DMC conversion for the JP Coats. Whatever. So Margaret Pence and 1807 sheep. I was on the fence about this one. I don't know. I just had to. It is cute. And I think those colors are going to be amazing. I think it's going to be another one of those that looks just ridiculously amazing. And do you see this? How it's bent? Thanks, Postal Service. Oh, I was chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. I did a crazy market haul. I have so much fabric, or so much, I have so much stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. The bag of the month from So Much to Love. I am on the 6-month plan, so I get them every other month. So this was April's. It's very cute. I think Danielle did a unboxing of this. That's the inside. Adorbs. Still don't know why I signed up for that. I purchased a couple ooh, I'm not gonna be able to see anything on there. Fabrics from Under the Sea Fabrics. These were a couple of her, not one-offs, but like rejects for Fabric of the Month, and I don't belong to her Fabric of the Month right now, so I grabbed them. This is a very pale pink. It's called, I don't know, Iron Jewel. I don't know, it's pink. And this is Ophelia Jewel, which is a pinky yellow. So those are very pretty. I will do something with them eventually. I purchased more 36 count vintage country mocha because I have 500 things that I need to start, and they're very samplery, and that is my preference. I purchased let me just make sure I have it all. This is a lot of stuff. Somebody posted in Stitch Mania this chart that they finished, and I had to run right out and find it. I'm not going to pronounce it because it's French. It's by GGR. It's like a peacock sampler. You know I love that. So I got it from Stitch and Frog, who I love ordering from. I've ordered from them, I think, once or twice, 2 or 3 times. And then, of course, no chart travels alone, right? So I purchased from Cross Stitch Antiques, She Seeks Wool. I have a lot of these. Those are Weeks and Gentle Arts. So very pretty. Put these back in here. And then I got a bunch of stuff from new releases, except for this one. Heartstring Samplery, Cross Stitch Nation. I know it's glary, not much I can do there. I've been looking at this one for a while. Finally got it. Count Twice from Plum Street Samplers. Count Twice, Stitch Once. So cute. Thanks, Julie, for this. So Lady Rachel Ruth. This is from Scattered Seed Samplers. Oh my gosh, seriously. Miss Isabel Black. Look at that cat. I couldn't not. Keeper of My Heart by Scattered Seed Samplers. Oh, so cute. Glare, glare. Plum Street Samplers, Hello Winter. 'Cause sheep. Plum Street Samplers, Hello Spring. because seasonal. I've got other ones. Hold on. I must not have gotten. Oh, I think I have the fall. Plum Street Summer, or Hello Summer, Plum Street Samplers, and Hello Autumn was a gift over Christmas. Or at least I thought it was. And that's why I didn't buy it. I got this Jardine Privé, whatever that's called. Though now that I'm looking at it, I don't really think that I'm going to keep it. Brenda Gervais, Have You Any Wool? I offered these for sale in my Facebook group, which they'll be migrating to Etsy very shortly. Hen and Chicks, obsessed with this one, I love it. Wilhelmina, also offered for sale. Here Peep, There Peep by Brenda Gervais. The Milk and Cream Co. Plum Street Samplers. Basket Full of Springtime by Brenda Gervais. Just because I had to. The Magical Elixir Series Part 4, right? Or is it 6? Nope, it's Part 4. This coffee bean sampler. I need to finish my coffee Quaker first. This Jardine Privé, I like this one better than the other one. I really like sewing and stitching related charts right now. Apparently I just like to collect them. The 2018 Nashville kit from Little House Needleworks, Needles and Pins, this little pin cushion. It's a kit with the threads and the counting pins. I do have a couple of those available for sale in my Facebook group right now. And then Lizzie Kate Spring Smalls. Is this the last one? I feel like this is the last one. And it comes with the little charms. Then I went crazy and purchased some of these Ink Circles Bad Neighborhoods. I've been wanting these for a while. I'm still missing one. Troubled Waters, What Lies Beneath, Upstairs, Downstairs, Miracle Grow. This, I think, Sarah gifted me, and if that's the case, then I need to get rid of this one. And I can see it in my head. I can see where it's stashed right now, but I couldn't remember when I was getting them, so I just bought it anyway. Swimming Hole. This one I don't ever remember seeing, and it was just released last year. Oh my gosh, Ink Circles, Three Little Kitties. I just added these for sale in my Facebook group. Aren't they cute? Three little kittens, they aren't kitties. So yeah, so much for not needing any charts. Oh, and I bought Circles again. I had purchased it a couple years ago and then sold it. And I have it again. I don't know why. I'm never stitching it, but I just needed to get it. And then look, thanks Jill. So Jill just showed her fabric from Fiberlicious that she wants to do this on, and all of a sudden I was like, I need this chart. Crystal from Fiber Artsy is also working on this chart, and it is beautiful. I love it. All of a sudden, I think seeing stuff stitch just really makes a difference. So I got that, I got the beads, and the water lilies, and I bought a crap ton of Krynic, even though I don't need this much. I'm not sure why I got so many. Obviously I misordered those. And I am part of the Biscornu swap, so I had to purchase a few Biscornu patterns. Tiny Modernist, Peacock, Biscornu, cute. Bluebird, Biscornu from Tiny Modernist. Cute. And birdcage Biscornu, which I think this is the one that I'm going to stitch for my swap. Adorable. Uses a lot of, that's not a lot. More floss than I thought. It was between these two, the bluebird and the birdcage. I really like the birdcage. So I need to figure out fabric and get that started because it's due in a month and a half. That's it. I haven't taken one drink of my tea, which is now cold. So I have no idea what my plans are. My plans first consist of putting all of this stuff away. Did you hear that? It's all the ice falling off our trees and hitting my roof. Okay, so, and I need to start my Biscornu. I need to start my Quaker envelope. I did buy a yard of Monaco because I like using Monaco for those. I need to look for threads for Here Lies My Needles. Here Lie My Needles. Or I might just skip that for a while. But what I'm really going to do today is throw all of this crap in a pile, and I am shipping out nest eggs today because my Gentle Arts threads came in on Friday and I sorted them on Saturday, so I need to start getting those out. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to sweep all this aside and take all of this stuff downstairs. I still didn't take a drink of that tea, did I? Oh. And put all my whips away. And start work for the rest of the day or until I get it done. I'll probably do a stitch with me later this week. I don't know for sure. I really like to do one of those a week because they're fun. And that's it. That's all I have. So thanks for joining me. Thank you for your comments that I really stink at responding to. Thank you for your likes because you're awesome. And thank you for being part of this great community. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.